whatever time of day it is you happen to be listening, this is the P&A Podcast Express. We are coming to you live from the world-famous Palm Street Studios, and I can see our audio is working, so that makes me very, very, very happy this week. And Adam and Phil here with you, as always. We've got quite a dais over there in the Pirate Can Cove. We've got Brian the Blade. And we've got the Grumpy Griller. Both featured guests, both very, very happy that you're... Well, we're both very happy that you're here.
Yeah, GG brought pretzels.
Mm-hmm. And how can you beat that?
So we'll be munching on those. There you go. You'll have that. So I think I've got it to the right spot for a gem that was at the end, and it was noted on the last podcast last Thursday.
Yes.
A JTK gem, we're going to call it. Bear with me here, because I don't know if I've got it queued up perfectly, but it should be right about there. We love you all, and good night. And from the Palm Tree Studios, make good choice. Right here.
Oh, fuck yourself.
So I just want to, I'll bring that. I'll try to get that right queued up, right about the spot again. Just we got to do a little deep dive into this.
Yes.
Love you all. So that was just after. So here we go. Whoop. I need a finer tuning thing here to kind of get to the timing. So yeah, like I said. Here, this should put us right there. The wonder of the world. The eating dynamo that all of us want to be. He is the Grumpy Griller. Alcohol seems to have been a factor at the end of this episode. From all of us here, here it is. Just listen. Just listen. Let's break this down. Thank you for everything. And Stacy, thank you for being here. And thank you for helping Junior with his trivia and teaching him how to read. We appreciate that. We do. And we love you all. And good night. And from the Palm Tree Studios, make good choices.
No, fuck yourself.
That is, we got to get that as a soundbite. It's at about the 11:54 mark of that episode.
We do have to do that.
11:54. We were teasing JTK relentlessly over the weekend at his wedding about... we didn't yell it at the reception or the wedding, but we definitely were when we were hanging out outside of it.
Yeah,
go fuck yourself was the line of the weekend.
You may have noticed it made the text thread several times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering exactly what the context might have been for that, but I knew it was going to be good.
It did not disappoint. Did it?
Not.
Well,
Not at all.
That's, mind you, that's JTK, like some beers, 4 pirate waters, and I don't know, probably a healthy 3 shots of pickle vodka deep right there. So, yeah.
Well, you set him off into wedded bliss on a high note, so...
That's what I was told. It was kind of his faux bachelor party, kind of. He was yelling, go fuck yourself to the whole audience.
I can't believe he didn't think that was a good time.
I thought it was a good time.
I did too.
He thought it was a good time, I think. He just...
No, he did.
He didn't? He said, not a good time. Straight up not having a good time.
Well, he had fun. He just didn't want to admit it.
Right?
Not unless the next day was that bad.
Right there.
I don't know why that thing does that to me when I do that.
I think the next day was very, very rough for him. So.
Oh, yeah. As it should be after your bachelor party.
Right? I agree. So there we go. So JTK's wedding over the weekend went off without a hitch. It's actually probably one of the smoothest running events I think I've been to.
It was good
in a long, long time.
It was good.
The actual ceremony itself was glorious, and
the food was good.
Oh, the food was good. He had barbecue. He had pulled pork, brisket, wings, and ribs.
Ice cream machine. Soft serve ice cream machine.
Yeah, soft serve
nice.
ice cream machine.
Chocolate, vanilla.
Yeah, or swirl it. And the food itself, the barbecue food, it was all right. The wings were decent. I didn't get a lot of smoke from the brisket, though. I'm waiting for GD's brisket.
It was really dry.
Yeah. They relied on the barbecue sauce for flavor, which they had 4 different kinds of sauces, and there were some decent sauces, but I don't know.
Were they homemade sauces or just your jugs of...
Oh, I think
famous...
they had made them up. I think they made them themselves.
So it wasn't
They had a coffee one, and it was... you couldn't really taste coffee, but it was really smoky and good.
Okay.
But yeah,
So-
the Grumpy Griller has ruined us all for smoked food, though, I feel like.
Well, yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Because I'm like eating this brisket, I'm like, I don't taste any smoke at all in this. Like,
But what I was
expecting-
really thinking is, why aren't there weenies?
Right? We need some weenies.
Like even the canned weenies, I think you could make pretty good.
So yeah, so that's exciting. It was good. It was fun. We were eating and I was picking at a rib with my fork, and all of a sudden I hear AWP go, "Hey!" And I look over, she's got barbecue sauce all over. I
Bill was a little violent with his eating.
right.
So, at what point of the night did you guys all walk up to the ice cream machine and just start doing tapper hits off the son of a bitch?
I wanted to do ice cream soft serve stands, but they wouldn't let me, and they wouldn't let us do keg stands either.
Really?
Yeah.
He did have Hugo Bruco kegs there.
Yeah, he had the
That was the beer that he had. He had a IPA and a Hugo Bruco light beer,
Well,
which, you know, was way less watery than
they're good
what we're
beers,
used
but
to
it's
drinking.
hard to drink a lot of them.
so he
'cause at the-
bamboozled yous.
Because at the end of the night, they came up to me, and Kelsey's like, "We still have like a keg and a half of beer. Can you drink it?" I'm like, "I'll do my best." Right?
Where is this
Where
keg and a
is it?
half of beer?
Where is the beer we were promised? So already after drinking probably a dozen beers and about 4 Bacardi and Cokes and a few shots, I pounded another dozen beers. So I was
Good job.
pretty lit.
The beer for like drinking to get drunk, though, the Hugo Bruco beer is not that beer.
Them craft beers aren't made to get drunk off.
No. It just sits heavy. Even the light beer sat heavy.
Right.
And I had like 4, and I'm just like, man, I just want a nap. I just wanted to take a nap, and it would not have been appropriate there.
no, that would have been a party.
You probably would have woke up with something drawn on your face.
Probably. Or worse, lower than that.
They had a bounce house, but I wasn't allowed to go in it.
That sizes them.
I thought so too.
A little bit of ageism,
They were more concerned I would hurt myself.
or those around you.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just imagining those big launch pillows they have, where
Yeah.
one person at one end, and then you get some son of a bitch jumping about 3 foot down and just flinging. You could have flung kids into Kentucky.
Right.
Could you imagine having one of those and putting like a 60-pound kid at the end, and then have like me, you, and Phil tandem jump onto the other end?
Oh Lord.
Kid would have been launched into orbit.
We were already practically in Ohio. Man, they do things a lot different down there in Ohio, too. Holy cripes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they do. That's weird.
There's way too much Ohio influence when you get that far south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I didn't like it.
It was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, being just the other side of the border like that and into Ohio territory.
You know, if I see Ohio plates like once a month or so, I'm okay. But it was a lot of Ohio plates there, and it really, really bummed me out.
The allergies are really hitting me today. I thought it'd be better because it's cooler out.
Right.
It is not. It is
Oh.
not. I don't like feeling like we're being invaded by people from Ohio.
Right. And just stay home. Go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get back to your home.
Right. So I always pictured Ida as this like bigger town.
It's not. Very
It's a little shithole.
Yeah.
It really is.
I had to wrestle a guy from Ida once.
But it's a little shithole, and I guess in my mind it wasn't. Although the business with it, JTK with Kelsey has with her dad and everything, they've got a nice building and everything. But the rest of the town is just kind of frumpy and dumpy. You know what's weird about down there compared to here, though? Not a single church in town. Here it's like that's nothing but churches. Kind
Yeah,
of
down
awkward.
there.
So they're a bunch of heathens down there.
No, I think so. I discussed this with Silent N, and she said a lot of it has to do with the fact that they only have a couple different denominations that everybody goes to. So, like here in Deckerville, we've got 5 or 6 different churches, 5 or 6 different denominations. Down there, The church that JTK had his wedding at was huge, and that's probably where everybody from Ida went. Is just to that one. What was it? Lutheran.
Well, it would take the whole town to be able to pay for the robes that the pastor wore.
I know, Jesus. Put a
were
lot of money in
nice.
that collection plate. Those were extravagant.
Very, very nice robes.
I think it was real gold.
Oh, probably.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it's the best thing I've heard about the vestments in a lot of churches is that they're actually church camouflage.
Oh,
So the pastor just blends into the woodwork as it
there you go.
Yeah, certain walls
You're right.
he could have hidden.
Now that you mention it, yeah. Huh. That's pretty handy. Maybe we need to get some robes that match the walls up here so we can just be like Homer fading back into the bushes. I dig it.
So are we going to repaint the walls, or do we have to find whatever shade of
I
beige
don't know
this is?
who the fuck painted these or what the fuck color this is or what the hell they were
I don't
going
even-
for, but it's pretty terrible.
It's kind of like a taupe
I'm
salmon.
going to guess. So my grandparents were very, very frugal, and they built this house. I'm going to guess that was the cheapest paint. They probably went and said, what is the cheapest
This
paint
is
you
probably
have?
a mismatched paint. That
Yeah, they probably went to the hardware store and they're like, well, somebody came and got this mix, didn't like it.
Because
we'll take it.
Unlike every other room in this house, this room is pretty much the original of how it was when they built the house.
Okay.
So, because my uncle camped out all of his shit in here. He was already born and everything, and
So this could be lead-based paint.
yeah, I mean, take some off and chew
Fuck,
on it.
don't
Well, lick it and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
lick the walls. Let's see what it does.
I don't,
eat-
I, this-
don't
it
eat
was
the
1963 it was built, though.
Yeah, that's lead.
That's lead then? Okay, well, then we probably got
Yeah,
lead-based
don't eat the chips on the windowsill.
Yeah, snort them like pixie sticks.
But they add so much pizzazz to the pizza.
Right?
Oh, put a Zap Pack.
Just to let you know that there will be something coming for you soon.
What? That's ominous.
No, like good.
Oh, not
You-
like something is coming for you.
Not like a Glenn McNary thing.
Oh, okay. See? Oh, God.
Something that the other one has provided for you before.
That poor rabbit. Yes.
Something the other one has provided for you before.
Well, the special package that I ordered for this show said it was delivered already, but I didn't see it at my front doorstep. But that's FedEx style. Is there something on the front stoop?
Yeah, I didn't know, but did our shirts show up?
Yes. Oh, our shirts are here. Yeah.
Bueno.
Whoa.
So remind me between episodes, I'll go down and grab them and we'll uncork that package because I haven't even opened it
Nice.
yet.
Nice.
Yes, our shirts are here.
And for those that don't know, this Thursday will be our inaugural episode, inaugural coverage of high school football for the 360 Radio Network. And you can watch it on Facebook. You can watch it on, or listen to it on the 360radionetwork.com. It will not be video of the game, but we've got some things up our sleeve that we will be doing that will make it interesting. Even though my sleeves are short.
I did not learn how to juggle for this event.
He did not. Neither did I.
There may be balloon animals, though.
Ooh, wow. So are you going to have so Lee Corso puts the headgear on of the mascot. Mm-hmm. Are you just going to get out and make the best of balloon approximation of the winning school's mascot out of
100%.
Awesome.
Yeah. He already figured it out. Damn it.
Yeah, no more surprises.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ruin that.
It's all right. Nobody's listening anyway.
Yeah, we can just back it out for when it gets put out there.
So, yeah, high school football kicks off this week. That means
time of year.
the beet harvest started today, too.
Yes, it did.
So that means fall is vastly upon us, I feel
means
like.
it's going to be cold soon.
All the little shits went back to school today, so my Facebook feed was blasted with back to school photos.
Luckily, I was busy all day. I didn't get to spend.
So here's what I couldn't figure out is why in the hell people I haven't talked to, never interacted with on Facebook, never saw their Facebook feeds before in my life. I was getting their snot-nosed kids up there for their first day of school. And it's like, well, how the hell does this? I don't have any of your relatives that I know of on my Facebook feed, and yet it's little Braden, Jaden, and Caden's 3rd, 5th, and 7th grade.
And their unimaginative parent names that they came up with.
Right.
Well, it's better to have the. I vacillated on this. I've waffled on.
They're spelled with an AE. Braden, Caden, Jaden.
Right. So there's the entire rhyming thing, but now there's the people who are having the names where they just. So take the name Haley, and then it's spelled with a million different
Leigh.
Yeah, there's that and a whole bunch of other extraneous letters.
Thank God the white trash, the most white trash thing anybody could ever do is name their child Nevaeh, heaven backwards. Thank God that trend is over with. If you did that, don't ever listen to my podcast again.
We can't get rid of the people.
Okay. If we do that, change your kid's name and then listen to the podcast again.
I mean, there were certain groups that they started making up names for their kids decades ago.
Yeah.
And now all the cracker white honkies are in on the deal, and they're 10 times as worse because you look at the name and, oh, here's 27 letters. Oh, you pronounced that Bob.
Timothy?
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, every name was made up at some point. But, however, throughout time and history, we do have more traditional names in a sense. And everybody thinks they've got to reinvent the wheel and get creative and name it. And then the kid has a bitch of a time trying to spell it because then the teacher is probably like, I don't fucking know. I can't deal with this shit. Every Sean I've ever had has either been SHWAWN or SEAN. The fuck is this 14-letter Sean? Doesn't even have an S in there or a C.
Yeah.
And what the hell with, like, you know, people with weird last names like Junior.
Right.
Nobody can pronounce that or say it or spell it.
My last name's not that hard, and people,
Right?
dude, like Renata,
Yeah.
growing up, holy shit.
Right.
So with my last name, Filkins, it starts with an F, but everybody wants to spell it with a PH. Like if you go somewhere and they got to look something up under your name and you're like, it's Filkins. And they're like, PH. No, it's an F. Oh, there you are.
No, it's not
All the
fact.
time. All the time. That or KENS.
Nason chimes in, quit making fun of weird names.
Yeah, yours is 5 letters, Nason.
And yours is actually, it sounds like it's spelled.
Correct.
Yes.
That's acceptable.
Goofy.
Goofy? That was all Jeff, not me.
Yeah. And so all these parents want, or all these moms want to have their kids Haley Mackenzie, blah, 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 with all these million different letters. It's not because they want to be the kid to be unique. It's narcissism on the parents' end.
I'm glad somebody
Ding,
finally
ding,
had the
ding.
balls to say it.
Ding, 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 ding.
Notice tonight we actually have the lava lamp plugged back in and it's lava lamping, but yeah. It's about the lava lamp. A great point. Great. Hey.
Have a pretzel.
That might be the smartest thing anyone's ever said ever.
And probably the most accurate thing you ever said on this podcast.
Accuracy matters.
Yeah, it's not Junior's trivia. It's not accurate at all.
No. No, I don't think I've ever gotten a reasonable question wrong.
I'm going to give you a 40-point question. Each one's worth a half point.
All right.
And to all the parents out there in listening land that I might have offended with my diatribe, do better.
That's it.
Oh,
That's
wait.
it.
Actually, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Here's where we cue JTK. Go fuck yourself.
You see, that'd be a great addition. Instead, just to have the gear grinds. Here's the JTK go fuck yourself moment of the day.
You know what? I think in honor of his wedded nuptial bliss, we should. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Here's the JTK go fuck yourself moment.
The JTK go fuck yourself red zone.
There you go. I don't think that's PC, bud. Anyway, I also, in my notes here, I just want to share and get to some housekeeping out of the way. This is actually week number consecutively 250 straight weeks we've now recorded podcast, Adam. 250.
Damn.
For reference, that is 1,750 days. Don't know what that means. Almost
That's a
5
lot.
years. Almost
That's a
5
lot.
years. 10 weeks shy of 5 years, which lines right up in November here when we celebrate the 5th birthday of whatever the fuck this thing is, a podcast.
Yes.
So these will be episodes 719, 720, and 721. All right, now that I've got that out of the way, proceed.
Damn. That's a lot of podcast.
Good job, guys.
I'm going to go ahead and say we have more episodes than any other podcast that's ever existed, definitely in the thumb of Michigan, and probably of almost any podcast made in Michigan. At least there's probably maybe only 3 to 5 that have more episodes than us made in all of Michigan, I'm going to say. Is that a bold statement or?
No. No, I would say that that's probably correct.
And I'd like to say, because somebody said to me one time when I was in one of those shitty rooms in Facebook land talking about podcasts, they said, we have this time like 600 and some episodes.
That's just me.
And they're like, I thought it was time to get out of here. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm getting played off. I'm like, exit stage left. Anyway, and I said, we've got 600 some odd episodes. They're like, oh, what? You're probably one of those people that does like 20-minute episodes. I'm like, we wish.
Not only do we hate ourselves, we hate our audience, and we go an hour.
we go, or more, right?
We also hate digital storage.
Right. So anyway, I said, no, every episode's generally, I'd say we strive for 50 minutes. Every episode's 55 minutes, and then about one out of the 3 episodes will be an hour and 15 to an hour and 20 minutes every week. It never fails. Mm-hmm. Both episodes are 55 minutes to an hour. We have 2 episodes, 55 minutes to an hour. Then one episode goes 115 to 125 usually.
That's just your bonus content to get people through the rest until the following week.
Right, but if I read a book one time of how to be a successful podcaster, and we do everything wrong, which isn't a shocker because we are not a successful podcast, but episodes should be about 35 to 45 minutes to capture the best of the audience. So,
But apparently not in Kenya.
So I've been told that honestly, if we broke it all up and we would have done things correctly, which we don't ever do, we probably should have broken up these 718 episodes so far into probably about 1,100.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're only in season 3, so
We're in season 4 now.
Oh, we're in season 4.
Yep, we are in season 4, right, Adam? We shifted to season 4, I believe.
Yes.
Oh,
Because we did a 600 and some episode season,
Yeah.
yeah.
and then we did a 20 episode season, then we did a 2 episode season, and now we're
Okay.
So we're just like Netflix.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just whatever feels good, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for my own podcast enjoyment, hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half is perfect. So,
I mean, I've heard that there's a cheat code that people listen to us in double time. So really, if you're listening to us in 1.5 or twice speed, it's only going to kill 35, 45 minutes. What are you going to do with the rest of your mundane workday?
Yeah.
yeah. They can start from episode 1 and work through the back catalog in 4x speed.
I mean, we're gladly making your mundane workday even more mundane.
Our data and our sanity tells us that 1 hour is the sweet spot. 45 minutes to 1 hour. That's what our data tells us and our sanity. Because usually, if it goes an hour and 20, it's usually pretty off the rails.
Usually the longer episodes kind of get off the rails a little bit. Like, that's when you get JTK yelling, "Go fuck yourself." I believe if you look, that episode was an hour, almost an hour 15, yeah.
Yeah.
An hour 12.
I do think we need to get JTK to slam like 4 buzz balls and a couple of shots of peanut butter whiskey.
I'm going to say now that he's married, his wife is going to say no to that. As well she should. But we're still going to get him to do it anyway.
I did it the other night. I had a good time.
Where the hell was I? Was I down the road at Browns there and they had the bottom of the cooler just stacked up with the... Maybe it was the Browns and Sandusky, but they had the entire bottom shelf of the cooler just stacked up with those big honking buzz balls.
Oh, yeah. The party balls.
Yeah.
Oh,
with
yeah.
a Z.
We once had it suggested to us that we should race. All of us get one of those, and I said, that's not a good idea.
No.
That is not a good idea.
And it's really hard for us to restrain ourselves when there's a bad idea that sounds good. That one was neither.
Yeah, that's just a logistical nightmare right there.
That sounds like, yeah.
Well,
I like how Matt Smith says we should get out for the 1,000s, out and about for the 1,000s. Yes, we should actually probably get out and about for one of these sets of episodes here pretty soon. Although Monday, we'll do some episode work from the hot dog eating contest. So
Yeah.
we'll lay some down.
Looking forward to that.
3 o'clock, Monday, Snover, be there. Labor Day Monday.
Wow, it does not seem like that should be coming up already.
We're a week away. We're only a week, goddamn week away.
When is the rest of the podcast?
And guess how much I've prepared for it? Zilch, zero, and none. Tuesday night we'll probably get together and do some episodes.
Well, if you want the Blackstone, it's at my house.
Okay. I might need that. I might need to snag that, and we'll grill
Unfortunately, I cannot attend.
up them dog. I saw
What?
that.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do an eating contest without an eater, but
It just feels like going through the motions.
yeah, it feels like shit. I don't like it.
Kind of like year 8 of a loveless marriage.
I knew this was going to happen, too, because my brother's been trying to plan this party for like a month. And I'm just like, I know it's going to happen on...
Well, bring the party to the hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, what's a better party than that?
I could think of 75 better
Have you ever
parties.
seen my brother's pool?
Maybe we bring the podcast to your brother's pool. How does he feel about idiots?
He'd be okay with them. His wife probably not.
Well, you know.
So hot dog eating contest is on Monday. Gigi can't be there, so everyone else has a shot. Maybe even Junior, if he can grab hold of his ears and pull his head out of his ass.
I
Does
wouldn't
he have a
count on
Lions
that.
Club meeting that night?
He shouldn't. It's Labor Day. He has one tonight, so that's every other. So yeah.
No, he's good next week.
Although Tuesday might be difficult for him because I don't know what he does on Tuesday nights. I think
Well,
it's
if-
date night.
The ladies will probably golf late and he can't get out.
Right. He's like Carl Spackler sitting there just whacking a bunch of weeds with a weed whip while he's watching them going,
Gungala, gungala.
Cinderella story. From out of nowhere.
Story.
From out of nowhere to Masters.
You're a little gopher.
Yeah. Is he sitting there? Though, my favorite scene is when he's sitting there with the ball washer,
take
plunging the
drugs,
ball
Danny?
back and forth
Every
as he's
day.
watching the
Good.
ladies golf, commenting on their skirts. Switch, switch,
Take drugs, Danny?
switch.
Every day. Good.
You know they didn't write a single word for him in that movie. He improvised all of that.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild? Even his everything, like the balls, while he like
Bill Murray is a national treasure.
he really is. He really is. Oh.
Oh, boy.
But him and Chevy Chase, like that scene they did together was impressive because Chevy Chase was pissed at him at that time. I believe there was no love lost between either one of them.
Well, probably not. I mean,
They've been
Chase
in a
is-
fist fight on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, yep.
I mean,
Which apparently, according to Chevy Chase, was actually pushed by Jim Belushi.
That
Or
doesn't-
John Belushi.
That
sorry.
doesn't shock anyone,
That
does
doesn't
it?
shock me at all.
John Belushi's just walking in with the pillowcase full of cocaine and
Yeah.
Could you imagine the smacks it down on the table?
Because they actually said, him and Bill Murray have said that they get along well now,
Yeah.
but they did not for years. And it was because of stuff that John Belushi was doing.
Well, Chevy
too.
Chase is a certified asshole.
Oh,
too.
yes.
yeah, but
yes.
John Belushi, he seemed like the guy that, yeah, at one point he'd want to make sure that everyone's having a good time, but on the other hand, he was going to be the puppet master.
He's going to
Yeah,
stir some shit,
Yes.
isn't he?
Yes.
He's the type of guy that would just get everything fucked around just to see if people would fight, just for his own entertainment. As you said, puppet master. That's the best way to put it. Yep.
Brian Malick's trying to buy you a beer.
Oh shit! I could use a beer. Well, I told them that comments equal money for us, so that's why I said please comment early and comment often.
Oh, so it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't like Junior's phone sending everything 3 or 4 times.
No. I said the more you comment, the more income we have. So he's taking the time. So when he says he's trying to buy me a beer, and he says it 3 or 4 times, he's literally trying to buy me a beer. So I appreciate that effort. Thank you, Bandit.
So the picture Junior took of the GG license plate, or the sticker.
Yes.
How the fuck did he get his phone off life support that
I don't know. That's confounding for all of us.
Well, no,
So-
if he was going down the road, I mean, he could have been plugged into shore power.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I guess he could have been.
I like how he makes Stacy drive him around like he's a princess.
He doesn't sit in the back, though.
No, he does not.
Driving Miss Junior fire. Miss Ball fire.
Right? But it's true. Junior's like, I don't drive. I don't like it. I don't like riding. I don't like driving. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm like,
You live in a thumb, dude. You got to freaking drive somewhere.
right.
Yeah. Preferably out of the thumb when you do it.
Yeah, he's just Junior.
He is. No, we had a good time this last weekend, though. It was awesome wedding.
I'm proud of you guys for not get thrown in jail. So,
No jail time, but
My mother was genuinely worried about that. When we dropped off the kids before we headed out for the weekend, she's like, "You behave this weekend." And I said, "Of course I will."
I'm just going to Ohio.
And then she looked behind my back and saw I had my fingers crossed, and she's like,
Well, I drove by there and I saw your truck at your mom's place there. I'm like, I hope Janet's giving him good advice.
"Yeah." She told me to make good choices.
he didn't. But he still didn't end up in jail.
Well,
I didn't make good choices, but I did not end up in jail.
I did.
I mean, nobody's saying we're not going to go into details because statute of limitations.
How would you even get out of jail in Ohio?
I think they.
Well, I would have been there for a month,
Battle Royale.
right?
Yeah, you have
what
to
they
fight.
would've done.
You have to fight your way out.
They would have given me a bucket of grease and some tape for my knuckles and said, "Here, buddy, grease yourself up and tape up them knuckles. You're going at it."
Sounds
Not
about
sure.
right.
Not sure what that has to do with fighting, but
Either that or they give you some Vaseline with a little glass in it.
Oh, Jesus. Put on the foil. Well, I assume that they like that type of wrestling in Ohio because they seem pretty gay.
they do. They do.
That's what I was getting at with that.
No. Okay.
Yeah. They don't do things like we do things here in Michigan. They like everything like anywhere between 30 to 70% gayer.
Oh, so it's a Cyndi Lauper concert.
Oh, Cyndi Lauper's just a normal night there.
That's why her.
She's
her
not
latest
special
video-
there. That's why she has to come to.
her latest video is a night in Ohio.
I hope it doesn't feature a high leg kick.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
That was my worst fear at that concert. She went to kick her leg, and her hip come out.
That
You
would have
know?
been way more entertaining than the
It
rest of
would
it,
have
though.
The Cyndi Lauper concert brought to you by the makers of Life Alert.
That was fucking brutal.
To have her hear, although hearing her voice, her terrible voice, say, "I need some help to the stage," would have been probably very traumatizing.
The
I've
best part
fallen
of,
and I can't get up.
the best part of that trip was Arby's.
Everyone was enjoying the roast beef that night.
Well, it's true. I mean, the Grumpy Griller rolling large lesbians down the hill was definitely something to behold, a sight to behold. I didn't mind. I thought it was great. I got a gear grind here, though, or a JTK go fuck yourself moment. I'm concerned and I'm worried. I'm really worried and I'm really concerned. All of this stuff going on here in the village of Deckerville, they're not going to try to scam us with a pedo island, are they?
I don't think so.
All
That
right.
actually got away without one. I'm going to guess, wild guess here, that even though your village council is not, maybe not the best of the best. Not being kind.
I'm gonna abstain from commenting here because I have a lot to say, but I'm not gonna say it. But you can go ahead and say whatever you want, and if you want to track along with this line of thinking, I'm not gonna stop you.
But I'm going to say that it's probably better, question mark, than what goes on in Sandusky, and they will refrain from making the same mistake.
I can confirm that. But I don't know what's this project. Are they doing the same thing they're doing in? They didn't. I thought our water mains here and everything were fine. I don't.
Oh,
think
they're not doing that. They're just doing some curb work.
Yeah.
It's like they're doing a little bit of curb and sidewalk.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
of right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's because
They wouldn't be doing all that if they were ripping.
No,
I
that's
imagine
true.
the village of Deckerville is paying for this, right?
I think it's a grant. It's one of those federal things.
Yeah, but
Because
it's
if you look, the reason I say it's a federal grant, because if you look down by the railroad tracks, there's one of those big project boards, and those typically are when it's a state-funded project. And they're replacing the railroad track crossing too, which is okay,
well, that's fine.
because that railroad track crossing definitely needs it. I could tell when I climbed up on the tower and pissed off of it. Then, like, those tracks are rough.
Especially going over to the mini.
Oh yeah, in the mini, you damn near lose yourself. You become Eminem.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be much of a clusterfuck as the entirety of Sandusky. I don't.
It's still a clusterfuck over.
Sandusky is still a clusterfuck.
I know.
So every time we have one drain there now that is like caving out underneath.
That's
it.
the sinkhole that's gonna suck in all of Sandusky.
Yeah, it's just gonna pull it all in. It's gonna be horrible, but it's getting bigger, and the water's not draining in that drain any longer, because when we had this big rain come through yesterday, it was like a puddle there.
Well, the drain's the highest point.
Most likely.
Where's this at?
So it's right before the second stoplight, like by Chase Bank and stuff there. It's right before that. It's on 46. One that they just redid, but there's 2 spots that they've had to put like barrels out because there's a sinkhole starting.
Jesus.
So my guess is what's happened is the water goes to run down the drain, and it's not connected right, and it's like going underneath and carving out the dirt underneath it.
All of Sandusky's going to be in China before too long.
So it's a significant dip
That's
right
a
there
shame
now.
because we just got Lugos.
Yeah.
And well, they're on the east end of town there. I mean, that with all the shit they got torn up there, I mean, how are they going to get beat trucks through there?
That's true.
Well, they were, well, yeah, you probably haven't been there. They started the road between Sandusky and Carsonville today. So from Ruth Road, where the bridge is at, that tells me that they're fairly close to having that bridge done. But they started right at the end where Ruth Road meets 46 there, and they're going all the way back towards Sandusky.
Yeah, I saw that Saturday night.
No real advance warning that is all tore up. So I had to come back from out by Port Sanilac, and I went out Forester Road. When I came back and I got to Ruth Road here, I cut down and figured I'd go to 46 because I had to go back into Sandusky, and they've got it pretty much all blocked off.
Jeez.
And we're just like, what the hell? And they had like a machine tearing up the asphalt right at the, and I'm looking south on Ruth Road is like backed up a half mile. And I'm like, how long have they had this all closed off? And I was like the first car coming south, heading south. They kind of let me right through, and then they let all the other cars come through. But they had a big old machine there, like tearing up the asphalt and all that. And then the worst marking job ever. They've got just cones kind of randomly in a pattern like this going all the way down 46.
I like to say strewn about.
Strewn
about.
Just strewn about, all willy-nilly. Looks like the wind has torn them asunder.
Jeez.
And then the guys like run the signs just automatically assume that you know what you're doing. So I had to like go around the big machine that was cutting up the asphalt, the old asphalt and stuff. And then the cones were like kind of in the north lane, like the one you would normally take to go towards Sandusky. So they were kind of in that. They're a good 3 feet past the center line.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, okay, well, they want me to go on that side, on the south side. I'll take that lane. And the guy's like, over here. And I'm like, okay, one, I had to go around that big-ass machine. And your cone placement is stupid. And then I get about 200 yards down the road, and the cones move back over where you can actually drive in the lane and not have to drive on the shoulder.
They were cones.
But they were
So-
cones. They could have been guessed. But they were cones.
They were cones.
So, yeah, so do better with your cone placement.
Oh, Kevin says that was also one of his wife's gear grinds this morning.
What, that Deckerville's going to have a pedestrian island?
No, the construction, I'm guessing, on 46 there.
Oh.
To me, with as bad as they had it tore up and as big as that whole thing is, because...
Why didn't they just do it last year?
Can I also mention something that's quite frittata here for Deckerville's project? You know, obviously I go to work every day, so I know if there's a flagger. Not a single flagger, lane closures or anything to this project until today. And what else happened today? The first day for all the little shits to be back to school. So it was a clusterfuck both ways this morning.
What?
My trip took me an extra minute and 30 seconds to work.
What I love is our governor has promised for the 2 terms that she's been in office, she's going to fix the damn roads. What she neglected to tell everybody, she was going to wait until the very end of her tenure and then do it all at once so you can't fucking go anywhere.
I will say what I love is the gas prices, they'll creep up to like $3.40,
And then
drop down to 305 and they creep right back up.
So funny story
we're the
about
only
that.
place in the country having this problem is Michigan right now. Every place else gas is like 260, 270, 280.
Because I don't know what's going to happen in October because...
How do you think these roads are getting paid for?
Well, yeah, the gas tax.
So what are they doing with the rest of the money?
Well, that's what October is all about.
Stretching Gretchen's going to be done with her terms here. She's got to have something to take with her.
But see, like...
You know that dizzy bitch has pad in her pockets. I mean, follow the money trail. Look at how much she was worth when she became governor compared to what her net worth is now. We've said it over and over again. We don't talk politics on the show, but that's not politics. That's just highway robbery right there.
But you take, for instance, now, in October, the gas tax, they're going to raise it, but they're taking the sales tax off it. Because the sales tax just goes into the general fund. They ain't fucking smart enough to separate the two out.
They're not smart enough to do many things, but I agree with you, Gigi. Yeah, you're right. It's asinine.
So gas is $3 a gallon. You're paying 18 cents a gallon just in sales tax on it.
It don't matter. You're getting raped one way or the other on the entire deal. So
we're already paying too much in taxes. You pay sales tax. You pay income tax here in Michigan. You pay property tax on things you already fucking own.
And how much did your car insurance go up this year?
Yes, a ton.
Holy.
You pay that. You pay taxes on everything else, and it's insane. Michigan is gotten out of control when it comes to taxes for sure. Most states have one or the other, income or sales, but don't have both. And a lot of states, if they do have sales tax, it's not on items like clothing and things like that or all that other shit.
The only thing that ain't taxed here is food.
Yeah, the only thing that isn't taxed here is food.
Yeah, better watch out for that. That's
Non-prepared
coming
food.
next.
Right. It's insane, and I don't have the energy for this fight anymore.
They have talked about starting to tax some foods in Michigan.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah. It wouldn't be like your vegetables, but like anything prepared. Like if you went and bought a box of crackers, they're going to tax.
Can I get slightly political here for a moment then? Just keep voting Democrat, everybody. Seems to be working great.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Taxing the shit out of us. And we've had this state has been held hostage by two women that do not give a shit, and this has nothing to do with them being women. It's just happenstance. One of them was a fucking Canadian that held our own state hostage, and now we've got another one. And I'm not... Yeah.
And ironically, the governor now was like, what was she under Granholm?
Right.
She had a pretty good position.
The Grand Mole.
They're just two of the best con artists I've ever seen in my life.
Fucking terrible.
Well, it's all them goddamn politicians.
Well, they're all con
Oh,
artists.
they're all fucking crooked.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Anyway, I'm going to get upset here.
Enough of this depressing bullshit.
What time is it?
It is 8:01 p.m. local Eastern
So we
Standard
still got
Time.
a couple minutes to kill.
Oh, we got about 10 minutes, so we can get out of this one if you want to.
I don't know if it's worth bitching about or not.
Oh, let it rip, Tater Chip.
But on my Facebook feed over the weekend, there was a letter put out by the local school district
Oh,
saying, contact your representatives
about
about the entire the state.
like teachers don't have a contract right now or something. Am I missed?
No,
Oh.
the state hasn't passed a budget.
Oh, a budget. Yeah.
So I don't got kids.
Like Chris Rock said, I don't give a fuck how dumb your kids are.
Right. So here's this letter that's put out there. Oh, well, contact your representatives to complain about this and get the budget passed. And they list the local member of the House of Representatives. That's great. And then they list senator. They're going to list senators. Well, they didn't list the Michigan state senator, whoever the hell he is. They listed the bozos in Washington.
What? Bozos.
And it was like, and this was allegedly signed by the superintendent, but who the hell wrote the thing, and why the hell didn't they crack a civics book and proofread the son of a bitch before they sent the cocksucker
Are they
out?
the two Michigan senators that they listed that are in Washington? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, is this a state funding thing or
No, it's 100% a state funding thing. The federal government don't have shit to do with it.
Yeah.
So we need to teach our teachers civics,
Correct.
is what I'm guessing you're saying here.
Don't we know a couple people on the school board?
We do. A few. One of them has sat in that one of those
Right,
chairs
that's
over
what I
there
was
before.
thinking
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Wow, bully that. Wow, get a hold of him. I like it.
Well, I mean,
No
this is-
taxation without representation. Let's start throwing tea in Harbor Beach and forming our militia. I'm ready to rock and roll.
I like it.
GG wants nothing to do with it.
Well, it depends on what kind of tea you're throwing in the harbor.
It's not going to be twisted.
Okay,
teas.
we're fine then.
Yeah, not those.
No,
No.
not twisteds.
No, maybe the empties.
Yeah, we'll throw the
We'll throw
empties.
the MTs into the harbor. It's the Harbor Beach MT party.
Hey, those are worth 10 cents a piece, but you can't take more than $25 worth back a day. So
That's a fucking what a screw job that is too.
There's some people that
I've worked around that in a lot of establishments. You just take back $30 and buy another case of beer and go.
Walmart's policy is very strict about that, though.
Really?
They literally
Yeah.
will cut you off. Their stupid ass, lame ass fucking machines spit out a ticket once you get $5, it spits out a ticket. And if you go to cash more, even if you're making a purchase, they're like, "Nope, sir,
Really?
I cannot do this." Yep.
yeah, no, that $25.
They even have
flat.
signs up that say it's a law, and I'm like, "It's no fucking law."
It's a policy.
Right?
it's a policy you fuckers have.
And there's a
'cause you don't
different-
want-
It's a policy. It's
It's
not a social
Walmart
norm.
law. Like, buy our stuff and then we're going to make you show us your receipt and not really look through everything you have, but kind of look through everything you have.
Oh, I always tell them no. Sir,
I do
I need
too.
to
I
see your
just
receipt. I'm
want-
like, nope, go fuck yourself.
Yep, go
Wait,
walk right by
You
them.
can JTK yourself.
I
So-
always roll right on by
Yep.
if they want to make a big deal of it. Ain't my problem.
I tell them, if you think I stole something, call the police. Oh, well, we just need to make sure that.
No,
I'm like,
you
no,
don't. Everything I done's on fucking camera.
you don't need to check anything.
So that and too, if you look in the paper lately too, there's this big thing. There was a whole run of them. Now that their self checkouts have gotten more pertinent, they have a thing called attempted retail fraud. Think about this. They're literally capturing people, and I don't know why some big time lawyer hasn't gotten on this yet. They tell you didn't scan items. You went to leave the store. They are catching these people before they leave the store, the doors, to go out to the parking lot, charging them with attempted retail fraud, even though they hadn't left the store yet. Sure, they didn't ring up the items and they caught them like trying to sneak some stuff through, but they get them before they even get out the exit and charge them with there's no such thing. There's no
Right.
such thing.
Well, there's probably a statute, but whether it's being applied correctly or is not, but it's also
Right.
one of those stupid ass things where the self checkouts, if they're gonna try and save money by getting rid of actual cashiers who should be responsible for the
Right.
tallying of and the sales of the goods, people can make honest mistakes on those self checkout machines.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, you can.
There's some
And it
people who are being
does. It
assholes
does
about
happen.
it. And some
Yeah.
people will try and scam the system or whatever.
So this is what I think as well. If they can charge you for attempted retail fraud, when something is mispriced, it should be attempted retail fraud in that store, because I can't tell you the number of times that something will be marked, oh, this is $7.97. And then you go to buy it and it's $8.47.
Yep.
And
Which-
you're like, well,
I've-
wait a minute.
I've also read, like, this is a different store because Walmart sucks fucking nuts, and it's terrible. We're stuck with it. It's the economic equalizer of areas like this because none of us have a choice. You have to go there because it's the only thing local. But Target's policy, and I have a friend who is a manager there, that any item under $20, if you tell them, well, this was marked for, say it's an $11 item, this was marked $6. They're actually coached and told by their management, just give them the price. We don't have time to sit here and dicker with them.
Well, before they changed the Michigan retail laws, where each item that was to be run over a barcode scanner needed an individual price. Mm-hmm. If you caught, if there's a discrepancy between what was marked on the price and what showed up on the receipt,
Yep.
the store had to pay you by law 10 times
Yep.
the
The
difference
difference.
between the marked price and the charge price.
There was a limit to it.
Yeah, there was a limit.
I think it was up to $5 they had to pay you, but
$5 or $10, something.
but
like
they had to give you the difference plus the bounty, which was $5. So, I mean, that didn't bode well for Target when I worked there because me and all the people that I worked with just set all the pricing guns to $1 and went to town. So
that's the people's work right there. That's becoming ungovernable right there. I like
That's
it.
Robin Hood.
So Bandit chimes in, sue Walmart for failing to train their people properly to do the job. Well, yes.
So here's another Walmart-related gear grind that I have, and I think it's just specific to Sandusky. I don't know if all their self-checkouts are broken.
No.
But they'll run 2 regular checkouts and then 3/4 everything with a belt. You know, if you got a decent amount of stuff, the lines with actual people checking you out are full. They're just packed right in. And then they have all the aisles with a belt that are self-checkout that you can actually check out a decent amount of stuff are closed.
Yeah, because one person can only run 2 registers at Walmart on the self-checkout.
Well, I see them run 4 or 5 all the time.
But one person can only run 2.
So really, there's probably somebody else wandering around there that's
There's
technically
somebody else
assigned.
wandering around there. But
here's
like,
my
if you
gear
go in there in the morning,
Yeah.
there's like 3 people standing at the fucking self-checkout thing,
Yeah.
and there's 2 of them open.
Yeah.
So my biggest gear grind is they've taken it to a whole new level. Self-checkout we're supposed to be for quick, easy convenience. Maybe say 10, 12 items or less.
Say 20.
But now they make you run to them for everything, and I hate that. I know Nate said, if you're listening, like, she always goes, we'll have a cart full of stuff and she'll want to go to self-checkout. I'm like,
No.
fuck this. Like,
Well, they don't give you the tools that they have at the regular checkouts, like the rotating bag
well, and
thing.
then you've got to fucking put things back while you've still got things in the
And
cart.
then you got to fight with the bags.
And then
Yeah.
you're just trying desperately to keep it all separate because God forbid they charge you with attempted retail fraud because
Well, now all of a sudden you're responsible for the world.
And this is what I'm arguing. This is my argument here.
So it's one of those things where, like, I sort of like what what Amazon did a few years back until they said it was just a bunch of people in India watching the store from halfway across the world. But you just walk in, you swipe in with the credit card. When you walk in the door, you grab whatever the hell you want out of that store. You walk right the fuck out. Done. Amazon receipt.
So Walmart does have a thing where on their app you can just scan your stuff and pay for it and just walk out with it. And I'm about ready to start doing that because, like Phil said, we don't have a choice in this area. That is our grocery store we can go to. I mean, there's a few other ones. They just don't have the amount of various items. You could do a majority of your shopping out at the Mennonite store.
But you got to watch what you buy there.
Right.
Yeah.
Big time.
Because that shit could be out of date by a month.
It can be at Walmart.
I never
too.
noticed that till you brought that up.
So, but I mean, in reality, if you want certain things, you have to go to Walmart here because there is no other
But
option.
if you want clothes in Sandusky, where else are you going to go?
Well, you can't get them there. Hell, you go to any other Walmart. I wanted just a pair of khaki shorts for the wedding. You think they sell them in Sandusky? Not a single fucking pair. Now, if I want a pair of thick-ass Dickies work shorts, I could get those. But as far as like just a khaki pair,
Well, you're getting out of short season now.
they haven't had them all summer. They have a quarter of the things at this Walmart that they have at other ones.
Yeah, because it ain't a full size. You can't even get 2 carts down a fucking aisle at this store.
No. So,
Christ, he's tiny.
but we've got a hell of a liquor selection there.
No, we don't.
Well, not compared to some, but like compared to the one we were at down in Monroe, we had a hell of a liquor section.
Well, you go to. Well, they just redone the one in Carroll.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, but that's a nice
doggy.
Walmart. So is the one in Bad Axe.
Yeah, the one in Bad Axe is nice.
And the
those
Meyer-
are actual full size Walmart.
The Meyer is beautiful. Well, they're the medium size. There's like the really, really huge ones that are monstrous.
We went to the one up in Houghton, and that thing was massive.
Is the mall still open up there?
And that's
I don't
what-
know. I don't
That's
think
what
so.
sucks. We have a mini Walmart. And that's the only store in town.
Yeah. And I swear they
But
dump
we
half
have
the shit
4
they don't want.
urgent care. So
Well,
if
the
you get
time-
hurt, you're okay.
If Jerry could have done better and kept his store open, maybe we would have had a.
Well,
I'm joking.
he'd have had to stay alive.
Yeah, it's tough. Staying alive's hard.
Yeah, imagine the world if we had Jerry's and Kritzman's back.
Oh,
Holy Christ.
everything would be solved.
Well, at least if you had Kritzman's, there'd be something downtown.
Touche.
So I heard that this new pizza place, this Rise Pizza, is it's a chain, and it's going to be owned by a Selleck brother.
That's what I've heard. So it's going to be good.
Where's this going?
It's going where the old LK Insurance used to be, so right across from Keys Radio, the old Radio Shack there.
I'm guessing the Big B kind of canceled on Sandusky.
I think so. Well, whoever thought of putting it there and putting it in that building was kind of frittata anyways.
Touche.
I mean, literally, these Bixby's that you see everywhere, like the one as you're going into Saginaw, right before you get on 75. That one was literally dropped there off a truck, like the whole building.
Well, they're shipping containers.
Yeah.
They're old shipping containers.
And they just fancy them up and they drop them off of a truck, hook them up to everything, and they're done. And then they open.
Huh.
So I don't know what the hell they were thinking on this other one, because there can't really be a drive-through there from looking at it. It would be very, very expensive to put one in.
Where were they going to put the Big B?
The old the rehab place, or
Well, it was a rehab place. Before that, it was the
before that.
Yeah, it
the
was the
Sandusky
paper.
Tribune. Before that, it was something else.
it's a little building just
Right across from the theater.
One time, wasn't it a used car lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, not a great place for it. Not a great place. But at first, I was kind of
Sandusky's not a
excited
great
about
place
it.
for anything.
No, not anymore. They might have just pulled out because they're like, we don't want a part of this
Fuck
shit show.
this shit show.
Sinkholes and fucking
Pedo Island.
Pedo Island and bump
McDonald's
outs.
on the other side. That McDonald's, I will say, it doesn't matter what time of the day you drive by there. It's a fucking line all the way out the.
It's the only thing that's consistent besides Dairy Queen. And Dairy Queen's usually busy too.
It's the third best restaurant in Sandusky.
It is.
I mean,
And businesses that don't like to stay open, that are afraid of making money. I don't know.
I mean, sometimes I go to
Good
give
luck
my
getting a
wife
drink in
coffee
that
or
town.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just like, the line's all the way out to the freaking road. I'm not doing it.
oh yeah. Yeah,
I'm not sitting there for 30 minutes to get you a nice coffee. I'm just not.
Sandusky's a dry county now.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, should we get out of this one?
No. Yes.
Or just stay in it, let it roll?
I don't know.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
All right, there's something I gotta do here. If we want to do that.
Right, I forgot. Big podcast.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Go to our socials and share and like and follow and share abouts. And don't forget this Thursday, Ubly versus Elkton Pigeon Bayport Lakers on 360 Radio Network and on our Facebook Live feed. Tell everybody to tune into that game. It should be awesome and exciting. It's week 1. Football is back, baby. Woo! We're ready to rock and roll. He's Adam Filkins.
And Monday.
And Monday, the hot dog eating contest.
Yes.
Sorry. Monday on Laborious Labor Day, 3 o'clock in Snover at the Snover Enhancers Park. Be there to eat some weenies. We'll be there. We'll be being weenies too.
Yes.
But don't eat us. Somewhat. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. Over in the passenger side in the Pirate Can Cove, we have featured guest, The Blade, Brian, as well as the Grumpy Griller. From all of us here at P&A Podcast Express, we'd like to say, first of all, congratulations to Kelsey and JTK on an awesome wedding, awesome weekend. We had a great time. And as my mother told me as we were walking out the door to head down there for the weekend to Ida, make good choices.